Get started whenever you're ready.
4-0 since I've been here.
Good.
Yes, sir.
What's these last couple of weeks been like, but prepared for this thing and kind of waiting and waiting and waiting? Has it been good, or did it get kind of edgy this week? You want to compete?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to compete, but I think it's been good for us to just kind of take a step back and just get back to what our focus is, which is like getting better, a little bit better each week. And so I think we did that, and we had fun, and we were excited for this meet, so that's kind of what we did this week.
We're kind of like basketball teams. Do you kind of sense when it's March, like this is our time? I mean, you can kind of sense it's kind of ramped up?
Yeah. I mean, obviously this is what we've been working for all year, so it's our favorite part of the season. But it's nothing different than the other meets that we've been at, so we try not to get, too hyped up about it, but yeah.
But is it kind of hyped up this year because last year you didn't have it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any more than any other years. Obviously, we're excited because we get to do it this year, and we didn't last year. But I think this meet is always one of the more exciting meets, just because it's so many good teams, and you just go in there and have a good time. So.
What was that like last year, knowing that when you guys found out the season ended, and then were you hoping there would still be an SEC championship or an NCAA, and you found out that wasn't going to happen either? Was that kind of, did it take a little time, and what was that feeling like?
Yeah, so I think we thought we were just going to have one meet that was canceled, and we were kind of hoping for SECs, and then within the next few days it kind of just all shut down. So it happened pretty quickly.
Obviously, talking about the confidence of the team, obviously you guys have one of those handful that's posted to 198 this year. You obviously showed you could hang with a team like Florida. You're ranking fourth in the country. And also, if you would talk about, is there any pressure? I mean, you guys, Michigan just nosed ahead of y'all in the RQS. Is there any pressure to try to do well in this meet, along with winning it, to try to stay and grab one of those top four regional seeds, one of the number one seeds in the region?
I mean, I don't think there's any pressure for us. I think, we just go out there and do what we do. We know what we can do, and we know how good we are, and so I think we just need to go out there and have fun and just do what we do. For us, I don't think there's the pressure. It's just to go have fun.
How much have you guys talked about letting it go, I guess? I don't know, whatever caused y'all to have that dip, getting back to kind of the gymnastics that you want to do, is that something that's verbalized ever, or is that just something that, we know what, like you just alluded to, we know what we have to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be verbalized.
No, I mean, I think it's good to verbalize those things and acknowledge, like, obviously that's not where we wanted to be, and that's not how we probably would have wanted those meets to go, but they help you grow as a team, and like we learned from that and we grew from it, and I think we're better because of that. And so I don't think it's anything to, like not talk about. Like, I think it's good for us to talk about that and move on and help us get better.
Do you pace yourself at all? I mean, you think about it, you're gonna have 3 meets in the next 2 months, maybe. Like I guess it can be kind of daunting, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're used to having a meet every weekend, so in that aspect it is a little bit different, but it's just like every other week. Like, we still have to practice, and we just don't have a meet at the end of some weeks, so it's kind of similar.
Is it important then to push yourself as hard as you would in a non-meet week at practice, or do you? I know it's a balance, right? You got to balance the health and the competition.
Yeah, I think what you just said is good. Like, it is a balance. Obviously, you don't want to push yourself so hard every day that you don't make it to the end of the week, but you also have to keep getting better, and if we want to be where we want to be at the end of the year, then we need to keep improving too. So.
Sami, by this time of the year, normally y'all have had a podium meet somewhere like the Mardi Gras Invitational or something like that. This will be your first time on the podium. Y'all generally like to do that. Obviously, y'all have done well on those. just tell us, what makes it good to compete in the podium style meets as compared to when you're just doing on the floor in a regular dual meet.
Yeah, I think a lot of things are similar, but on the podium it's a little bit bouncier, a little bit more forgiving, so it's not as painful for some things. But I think it's just also the idea of just like SECs, and it's just fun, and like that makes it easier too. So I think it's just a combination of both.
Do y'all still think of yourself as, doesn't mean anything, but the defending champions? But the last time this meet was held, y'all won it, and y'all won the last three actually. Is that something that y'all have talked about, or taking that as maybe motivation going into this meet?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I think, like you just said, we did win the last three, so that's something to be proud of. And like we're pretty confident going into this because we have won the past three, and so I think we've earned that confidence.
How ticked off are you that it's not in New Orleans, though? I mean, like,
I was kind of sad, but it'll be back soon.
have they said that? Is it going back next year? Is that kind of an understood?
2024.
It'll be long gone.
Yeah, it's already promised to some other cities next 2 years.
Yeah, but
They get back in line.
Got you a Cheesecake Factory? Where you at, bro?
Sammy's restaurant on Highland Road. I'm at her restaurant.
I nailed it. I
Mine.
was joking. I thought you were driving, and I nailed it.
No, she said have the shaved prime rib sandwich. And I was doing radio Canada, and so I'm still here instead. But I'll be at Cheesecake Factory eventually, yes. And,
Cool. Okay, we got Sarah Edwards.